Welcome everybody, it's Debbie O'Neill of Scrap Me Quick Designs, and I'm back today to share with you another fun thing that you can do with Creative Fabrica Studio. Now, Creative Fabrica Studio is a really cool design program that Creative Fabrica has developed for you to be able to do all kinds of amazing projects all in one place. And it's part of the Creative Fabrica subscription if you are an all-access subscriber, which I highly recommend you do because it gives you access for a very small amount of money a year. Right now I think it's $47 for the whole year. You get access to all kinds of fonts, graphics, SVG cut files, projects that you can actually make that others have designed if you need that, or in Studio you can design your own projects to make. Okay, so I got asked the question, can you make stickers? And yes, you can. I'm going to show you how to do that. There'll be a supply list underneath in the description of this video. There'll also be a link if you do not have a Creative Fabrica subscription already. I highly recommend you do it right now because they're running a super special where it's $47 for the whole year for you to have access to all that it offers, and there's a lot of things that it offers. So let me show you right now. We're going to go into here. I'm logged into creativefabrica.com studio. You can see up here, and I'm going to hit start designing, and where it's going to pop up. Now, I am already logged into my Creative Fabrica account because I do have an all access subscription, and it popped up into this home screen for me. Okay, and you see here's my name because that's my Creative Fabrica account name. And if you don't see the screen, it'll prompt you to log in. Okay, so once you get to this screen, then you want to come over here where it says add new design. And since we're going to be making these super cute stickers to go on treat bags, that's the project I'm going to show you today. But you could make stickers for all kinds of things. It's going to be wedding season coming up. I know there's a million stickers you need for things for wedding stuff, and also, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. There's a lot of uses for stickers. The end of the school year, you know, to give out to kids or to hand out, give to the teachers to use. Giving them sheets of stickers is really fun when you customize them to their classrooms. But today we're going to be making some that go on a treat bag. So since I know I'm going to be making stickers, I need to size my project so it's going to fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sticker paper. So to do that, I'm going to pick standard. So we're up here where standard is. We're going to pick standard, and then we're going to come over here where it says pixels. I'm not thinking about pixels, I'm thinking about inches because I know that my sticker paper is 8.5 by 11. So I changed it to inches, and I'm going to change this to 8.5, and then the height needs to be 11, and that's going to give me a sheet of paper. Okay, and then where it says DPI, this has to do with when it goes to print, and you want it at 300 DPI. All right, so make sure you change that, and then we're going to create new design. So here is my 8.5 by 11 piece of sticker paper, so to speak, and now we get to have fun and start designing something. So the first thing I want to do is, I know that we're going to use these stickers to go on a treat bag to close the treat bag. So I know that I probably want them to be round. So I'm going to come over here. Here's your menu of things you can do. And I need to go into elements. And I know I want a circle. Okay, and we're going to click circle, and we're going to scroll down and see where the circles are. Basic shapes. I'm going to pick this one. And then in the design here, you will see that you have these grab handles that you can use, the little squares, and you can pull that out to size this to whatever size you want it to be. So there's my first circle. So I'm going to put an image on top of this, and here is how you can go in and change the color. So this is going to be the circle that's going to cut out for the sticker. I know I want it to be pink, so I'm going to come over here where the color selector is. If you have a pink that you want to use, or whatever color you want to use, there's some basic colors down here, but you can go in and you can kind of fine-tune that by moving your cursor around here and clicking. See how it's changing the colors? That looks like a good color for the birthday girl's thing that she wants. And then you can determine, I think I still want it a little bit bigger than this, so you can just grab the handle and make it the circle larger if you want. Of course, you could put a whole bunch of small circles on here if you want. Once you get the base shape of your stickers, you can come up here in the little top menu here. This is the duplicate. So I'm going to duplicate this. I know I need to make 8 stickers and I'd like to get 8 on the same sheet. So I'm going to duplicate this until I can fit 8 on this sheet. Okay, so you've got them duplicated and it looks like I can get 8 of these circles on one page. So I'm happy with that. And then the next thing I want to do is now I get to have fun creating something. So I'm going to come over here to graphics, and in graphics, these are images. These are like PNG images that are already in Studio. So you can scroll through here and see there's all kinds of cute images. Look at that. Lots of great things to choose from. Or you can type in, you can do a search for graphics. So this is for a birthday party for a young girl, and she loves cats. So I'm going to do birthday cats. And let's see what birthday cats come up. Well, there's some cute things in here for birthday cats. You can keep searching until you find the things that you're looking for. Also change up what you're looking for. I'm just playing around right now to show you guys how easy it is to come up with images. Okay, so here's some cat birthday, cute cat birthday things. Oh my gosh, look how cute these are. These are exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. And you can just grab the little sidebar things here and size them to get them to the dimension that you want them on your circle, and just put them on, lay them on top. Okay, so I like that image. I think I want to do some different ones, so I'm just going to show you going through here. So think about this. You could find an image that you really love. You could make one using the AI feature, which I showed you in the last video I did, where we created a sublimation project to put on a t-shirt, but you could use the AI information that I showed you on that to kind of create your own. Let's see. These are so cute. So I think this will be fun. We'll just come up with some. We can go in and kind of play with it here in a minute. But I'm going to go through here and find some cute. Oh, look at this one. Okay. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm going through. I'm just searching for some images that I want. I'm putting them on the sticker. And this one's cute. That one looks birthday-like, doesn't it? Little cat in a cup. Anyway, so you can play around and find the ones that you like and go through and pick what images you want to put on your sticker. These would make cute stickers just the way they are, right? So you can kind of, you know, play around with the image, get it centered where you want the image to be on your shape here. You may need to resize them a little bit, or you need to move them over. I'm just using my cursor to do that. And now I'm going to customize them. So I'm going to come over here to text, and in text I want to add a text field, and I am going to just we're going to make these, they're going to be stickers that go on the birthday treat bag that you give out at the end of the party, right? So we're going to say thanks for coming. All right, and you can change the fonts up here. There's different fonts you can pick. You can pick different sizes. You can make it bold. You can, you know, change the shape of the font if you want. I know I want to put the thanks for coming underneath the image, so I'm looking for an arc. I'm going to click arc down here, and it's going to change it. And then if you scroll down further, I can change that bend of the arc. It goes the other direction because that's what I'm looking to do. And then you can just take your image and make it a little bit smaller by dragging it. And I'm going to do that until I can get this so it fits on my shape where I want it. Okay. And I may have to make my little guy, my little image, a little bit smaller so that this fits in well. Okay, if it's not bent enough, you can just click that again and then continue to bend it until it's more in a circular shape like this, and move it up where you want it on your image. Now this is going to cut out around the outside. So I want to make sure when I put my wording on here that I have it up enough that it's not laying along the edge of your circle, okay? Because you don't want that to get caught when you go to cut the outside edge. Once you've got it the way you want, you've got your little image here where you want it. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. Then I'm going to take that same thanks for coming, and I want to do the same thing. I'm going to duplicate it because I want to add it to my other images without having to redo this a bunch. So I'm just going to click duplicate, come over here, I'm going to add it to the bottom of this one. I'm going to do the same thing, duplicate it again, add it to the bottom of this one, and I'm going to go through the same process and making sure if I need to adjust the size of the little image that I put on there to move it up, because I want to make sure that I'm not going to cut off that thanks for coming. So now that you have visually looked at this to see that everything looks like it is the place where you want it, you need to save your project name. So up here at the top, you can put your project name, birthday cat, thank you. Okay, that's just the name of the file. And then I'm going to say share. And what you want to do is you want to do download. All right, so now you've created this. Now the next thing you want to do is if you're going to take this into your cutting software or to get it ready to print, you want to go ahead and do remove background. See how it's on kind of a white back. Well, let me take this off. See how it's kind of on a white background now? We don't want it to be on that white background because we don't want our cutting software to try to cut the white. We just want it to cut the sticker image that we've created. So when you go to download, you want to make sure you do remove background. Okay, and we want it to download as a PNG. That's what you use in your cutting software to be able to do stickers, and that's what we're going to do here. So I'm using Cricut Design Space. If you're using a different program, use whatever software you're using. You can also just take that PNG image and just send it over to your printer if you're just going to cut the circles out by hand. So I have a blank project here in Design Space, and I'm going to need to upload the file that I just created. So I'm going to go to upload, I'm going to go to browse. I'm going to come over here where I have birthday cat thank you PNG that was downloaded, that we just downloaded. Now I want to show you this. See, they look beautiful here. If you click select your image type, this is going to be, if I do simple, see how it lost some of the image? If you do moderately complex, it's still lost some of the image. But if you do complex, because this has a lot of detail on it, you want to hit complex here, and now you have the complete image again. So make sure you select complex if you're using Cricut Design Space software. If you're using a different software, you'll have to know what your software does. And you're just going to click continue, and now it has come up here. Now if for some reason you're using Cricut Design Space and you forgot to do that step where I showed you where you have to remove the background, you can do it here in Design Space. Just so you know, if you're a Cricut Access subscriber, that's a feature in Design Space for you. If you don't have that, then you need to go back and do it the way I showed you in the Creative Fabrica Studio. Now that we make sure that those look good, we're going to come over here and we're going to do apply. And it's going to come up here. It says it'll give you the image name. That's when we saved our image. We're going to be doing a print and cut image to print these stickers out and cut them. So you're going to pick the print and cut. Here you can go in and you can set, add it if you have collections set up. If you're a Cricut Access subscriber, you get unlimited collections. If you are not a Cricut Access subscriber, you can only have 5. I have a birthday folder set up, so I'm just going to stick these in birthday. I also have a sticker one, but for right now I'm just going to do that. We're going to pick print and cut, so I'm going to highlight that, and then I'm going to come down here and go to upload. And then it has uploaded into my uploads area in Design Space. I'm going to pick this one because that's the one we're going to use, and I'm going to add it to my canvas. Once it adds it to your canvas, you'll get the image, you'll see that it comes up, it looks great. Now I'm going to tell you, over here in the layers panel where it is showing you the image that you upload and it's set for print and cut, there's a little yellow flag here. When you click that little yellow flag, it says this image will print poorly. For best results, make it smaller or use a new image with higher resolution. The 300 DPI is perfectly good for using to make stickers and stuff with. It's going to come out fine. So don't worry about this. I'm not sure why Cricut's saying it's low resolution, because it's not. But if you see that, don't worry about it, because I'm going to show you how to make sure you get the best print with your printer. So once you have this up, we're going to just click make it. So now you're going to see that it is a print and cut file. You can see that here. It's on an 8.5 by 11 size. Everything looks great. We're going to come over here so it all fits within the guidelines for print and cut. We're going to come over here where it says continue, and then you're going to send it to your printer. Of course, have your Cricut machine turned on, or whatever cutting machine you're using and whatever software you're doing right. But Cricut Maker can do print and cut stickers with the Cricut Explore machines, the Cricut Maker machines, and the Cricut Extra Joy. Can't do it with the regular Cricut Joy, but it can do with the other 3 machines. So you see that it's got my Cricut Maker 3 here, and I'm going to hit send to the printer, because you need to have some sticker paper in your inkjet printer. So it needs to be an inkjet printer. You will feed that sticker paper in however your particular inkjet printer feeds the paper through. Mine is a U-shape one, and so I lay the sticker paper in upside down with the top side facing into the tray and the back side of the sticker paper facing up at me. Okay, yours may be completely different, or you may have a rear feed where you put it in with the sticker, the front of the sticker paper facing up. So it depends upon your printer which way you put your sticker paper in. But we're going to hit send to printer, and then it will come up and it'll tell you, what printer. It'll take a second for it to read that. Now mine is defaulted to my HP Envy inkjet printer that I use. If yours is not defaulted to one, you're going to need to pick whatever printer it is you're sending it to. And then what I want you to do is make sure you leave the add bleed on, because you want a nice cut out shape around the outside of your sticker. So this will prevent it from leaving you a white edge, because it doesn't have a bleed area around the shape. All right, and then I want you to use the system dialog box, and then we're going to hit the print button. Now what's going to happen is that depending upon your printer, it's going to come up with a printer dialog box. Okay, here's my printer dialog box up here, and you can see that it's printing to this printer that I'm using. And then there is a preferences area. Now your printer dialog box may look completely different than mine, but what you want to do is you want to find where it says preferences. You're going to click on that, and somewhere on here it says printing shortcuts, or it says paper quality, or anything like that. You're going to go in and find where it lets you select print quality, and it's usually set to normal or default or something like that, and then you want to change that to the very best printing quality that you have on that inkjet printer. And mine just says best. Yours may have a different word there. Whatever is the better printing quality that it's allowing you to do, you want to change that there. That's going to give you a nice, beautiful color when you print your sticker. So then we're going to say okay, and then in your printer dialog box you need to hit the print button. Okay, and then this is going to send it over to your printer. We'll do that, and once it's sent it over to your printer, you will need to pick a setting for the cutting. The next step would be cutting it. Now again, I'm using a Cricut Design Space software. Yours may be different than mine if you're using a different machine. So you would need to go in and figure out which printer paper sticker setting that you want to use. In Design Space, you can go into browse all materials. If you're using a Cricut Explorer, just turn your dial to custom so you can get to the browse all materials. And up here where it says all search materials, I'm going to type in the word sticker. Okay, Okay, and then hit enter, and it's going to give me a list of anything that is sticker paper or sticker vinyl or waterproof stickers or whatever Cricut has already pre-selected the cut settings. All right, now Cricut makes a ton of different sticker paper now, and if you have one of those, then you would pick that one, whichever sticker paper you're using. I am using a brand that I really find to be very dependable, and it's an anti-jam in my printer, and it's by Buttercrafts, and I will show you guys this here in a second. It's like a generic, it's not a Cricut. These are all Cricut brands with a little C beside them. I'm using a generic sticker paper, and it's a matte white sticker paper, and I am going to highlight the little green flag here because I want to add that to my my auto browse material, and then I'm going to click on this because this is the one I've selected, and then I'm going to hit done. Okay, so it has set it to sticker paper removable. Now I want these stickers to cut out on the sheet it's printing on, and I want them to stay on that sheet. I do not want to make individual stickers. It's just easier to peel them off so it leaves the liner of the sticker paper there, and I'll show y'all here in a minute. So here is where it says removable, so it's going to do like a kiss cut, so you're able to take the sticker paper off, take the stickers off, but leave the backing whole. If you wanted to cut all the way through, you would need to adjust your pressure from default to more. Okay, if I wanted to cut all the way through the sticker sheet so it was 8 individual stickers apart, I would hit more, but I want to leave them on the sticker sheet because it'll just be easier for me to keep up with them and manage them. But like if I was going to make stickers to hand out or something, then I would do the more default. If you're just, once you've done that and it's printed out, then you need to load this onto your Cricut mat and cut them out. So we're going to do that step next. And once your sticker paper has printed out, you will see that there are registration marks. If you're using Cricut Design Space, you'll see that there are black registration marks on the corner of your paper. You are going to use your Cricut mat, and you're going to lay your sticker paper onto it just like this. Smooth it out, make sure that it is down flat, and then you're going to put this in your Cricut and follow the steps in Design Space and cut this out. Okay, now the sticker paper that I am using is the Buttercrafts matte white vinyl sticker sheets is what it's called, and these are anti-jam, so I found them to be very reliable and work great in most inkjet printers. I recommend this brand, and I'll have this linked up for you guys in the video. So you're going to send this into your Cricut. You're going to cut this out. Okay, cut. Once you, magic of the camera, right? Once you've got it cut out, we're going to turn our Cricut machine off and get it out of the way. We're going to peel this off. So you will see that they are still on the whole sheet, and what it's done is that it has cut around the outside edge so that I can easily just remove these stickers and add them onto our treat bags, okay, or whatever it is you're using them for. And then this way I can keep up with all of them, so we can do it when we go to make our treat bags. If you wanted to, you could do that default and move it to more, and it would have cut all of this all the way through the backing, but I didn't want that for these. But that is how fun it is and easy it is to make some custom stickers for you to use for all kinds of occasions using the Creative Fabrica Studio program. And it's so much fun, and there's so many cute images you can use. And not just cute, there's also very nice, beautiful images that you could use for all kinds of occasions. Let me know if you have any questions. I have everything linked up in the description of this video, all the supplies that I use, and also if you don't have a Creative Fabrica account yet, you may want to look into getting one soon while they have such a great yearly sale going on. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.